I know that things have been hard, but I've been receiving a lot of confirmation that things are turning around. Things are getting better. The desert is by design. When the Holy Spirit descended, when Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist, and he was told that it was time to begin his ministry, he could have gone one of two ways. Where the Jordan River is, he could have gone to the other side of it where it was all lush, but he went to the desert, which was the other side of the Jordan River. Why would you would think, right? Like the Son of God, the King of Kings, this person has the most favor out of everyone in the world. Why wouldn't God bring ease into his ministry, right? Harmony, flow, ease, abundance, like we all think when we're going to start a business or start a ministry or have an idea or start a relationship. Why will it not be harmonious and an overflow? Why did God instead take him to the desert for 40 days and 40 nights and to be tempted by the devil to what? Prove himself? And why would you need to prove yourself unless you know yourself? So the devil tempted him to prove himself by, turning the rocks into water or food, and to prove that he was the Son of God. But why would you need to prove yourself unless you know yourself? And so the true test, because the devil cannot test you, but he can tempt you into believing in the opposite of what God has spoken over you, which is in truth and in metaphysics, Satan represents doubt. And that's exactly what was tested in the desert. It was Jesus's faith in whether or not he was truly the Son of God. And so the reason why I'm talking about this is because you may have been in the desert for a long time. You may have been trying to prove yourself for a long time. You may be trying to convince other people that you're enough for a long time. You may be thinking or have thought for a long time that you can do things in your own strength. But we can't. And that's what the desert's all about. The desert is about, one, truly claiming our true identity as Christ, as the Son, as the daughter of God. And two, about getting really, really purified as far as why you're doing things. Getting really, really clear on whose you are, why you're here. And as long as you think you have something to prove or something to earn, you are still being tempted by the devil, by Satan, by doubt, to doubt yourself. You cannot be and embody what God has called you to be and embody until you stop trying to prove anything at all. And you know 100% without a doubt that you are the son, you are the daughter of God. And God is in control. And everything will work out in the end. Because God is in control and because you are God's. 555 as I say that. This is a word where many of you are being tested in your faith. And remember, only God can test. The devil can tempt, but God can test. And God is only testing you in a lesson that you have already learned, because God is a good teacher. There is something in your life experience that you have already learned with God, through God. And in this season, you are being called to demonstrate your learning, to demonstrate exactly what you already know. And that's going to look like a test. You already know this lesson. So just remember what that lesson was. For me, in this trial, in this desert, in this dry season, the lesson that I already learned was that God will always come through for me in the end, in the nick of time, no matter what. I learned that many times. It's not my first time, but this is the longest drought season where I'm not seeing him come through. But this is a test. Do I believe that he will come through? Have I truly learned that no matter how long it takes, whether it's in this lifetime or in the afterlife, have I truly learned? And that's the decision. That's the test. Your test may be slightly different, although I think in the end, it's always truly a test of faith. You will be okay. You will rise. The sun is shining. You will make it through this, and you will be a great testimony. You will inspire so many people. Just remember what he taught you and hold on to that. The desert is by design. It's not meant to destroy you, just like the fire. It's meant to purify you. And the purification process seems like a long grievance, because you are grieving everything that is not of God. And I'm with you. And we're in this together. So please, stay in faith. No matter how much you're tempted to believe in the worst, to believe that nothing good will come, or that you're meant to suffer forever, no matter how many doubt thoughts come into your mind, always remember that that's just the way the devil tempts you to stop believing, to lose your faith. And once your trust in God goes and your faith goes, everything else goes. Because there's nothing else. Hold on to your faith like it's all that you've got, because it is. There is hope. There are humble new beginnings for those who are willing to empty themselves of themselves and be born anew in the name of God, for God. What I mean by born anew is to let go of everything that is not you, that is not truth, that was created from distortion and trauma and fear, memories and information that's been passed down to us that we've accepted as true and as part of our story, when it's simply not. You're the son of God. You're the daughter of God. I may not know what you've been through, but I know whose you are. And because of that, I know that our Father is a good Father. I know he's in control of the universe. And because of that, I know everything's going to be okay. I'm hurting like you, but I hold on to my faith. it's brought me this far, and I know that it will not leave me. So please, keep going. 11:11, as I said that. Keep going. In the end, we're all walking each other home, and I'm walking right beside you. Please encourage someone else in the comments to keep going. Please share your testimony of when you felt you couldn't keep on going and you did, and how that changed everything. You are the light of the world. 144, as I said that. God bless you.